Howdy, this is Keyblade 007, and we have a new event for the new week. This is Coliseum Challenge, event for gems. So it looks like we are having more Coliseum themed stuff, like we had that Hercules and Phil medal for it had a little story part in it. Coliseum side quest, get gems and strengthen your Keyblades. March 6th to March 12th. Event details. Duel powerful enemies in the Coliseum and get gems. Each event quest will contain one powerful enemy. There are 30 total quests. Complete these event quests to get awesome rewards like gems, which are used to strengthen your Keyblades. Tips: since each quest will only contain one enemy, make sure you set your medals with powerful single target special attacks. You don't really need to do that. If you're having trouble doing damage to the enemy, use medals with special attacks that decrease an enemy's defense or increase your strength. It's supposed to be your strength, not the bad typo from Square Enix, North America. If you are unable to finish off your enemy within a single turn, use defense boost skills to reduce your enemy's damage output, survive their attack, and finish them off on their next turn. And you actually have to do this for a couple of the objectives, which is stupid, but yeah. Gems can be used to level up specific Keyblades past 26, yada yada. Power Gem works on these, Speed Gem works on those, Magic Gem works on these. So yeah, so Treasure Trove only is power, but the Olympia is power and speed when it's plus 27 for speed. The Starlight is all three, but it starts with speed, then it's magic and power. The Moogle Old Glory is magic first, and then power from 27 and up. Lady Luck is only speed, Divine Rose is speed and magic. It starts in magic from 27 and up, and Three Wishes is only magic, and Sleeping Lion is only speed. Yeah, so there's 30 friggin' quests, that's a lot. There are 5 AP each. I think they should be 1 AP when there's that many. So it's gonna cost you 150 AP to do all these quests. Now I've done them all already, but I'm going to show you how to do them and what we need to do to get these objectives. So we're going to start with one-on-one round 1 of 10. 1 star, because for some reason they like to put them in this style. These first few were really easy, as always. We haven't had a thing like this since gems first came out. Then we had Cloud and stuff like that. It was really hard. I couldn't even get all the objectives back then. I was so weak. But now we can do it. Okay. So the first one is Soldier level 15. Defeat it. Complete within 1 turn and equip the Treasure Trove Keyblade for all objectives. You get a Huey, Moogle, and you get 50 jewels per quest, except for the ones that have the actual gem, which I'll show you on a screenshot when we come up to it. And yeah, it's pretty sweet that you can get like 1380 jewels. It's kind of weird that they didn't just give us 1400, but whatever. To start us off, I'm just going to use Nova because everything is pretty weak for a while, unless it tells us to do specific stuff. My builds are going to look a little weird. And I'm going to be fast forwarding every end outro, so whenever it says 1 turn win, we're going to be fast forwarding to save time. So round 2 of 10, defeat the Bandit, 50 jewels, complete within 1 turn, Louis, and 100 more locks, Moogle, level 30 Bandit. Stick with the same key. Gonna do these as fast as I can, because there's a lot of quests, but because there's no story elements, I might be able to get it done under 40 minutes, which would be nice. See, now I'll be quiet. I took a screenshot right here of showing you do get 50 jewels for, it was this objective that I did, so I'll show you that right now. So instead of my crappy Donald, you see you got the 50 jewels, and you get the Louis and the Moogle. Alright, so you see the level went up from 15, 30, 45. So it's gone up by 15 so far. Round 3 of 10, defeat the Wibble Wobble, complete within 1 turn, a Dewey, and 1 or more special attacks. So you just gotta do 1. And you get a Moogle. Level 45 Wibble Wobble. Actually switch keys, because I need to get my gauge back on some of them from when I did this earlier. But because I did it earlier, I had to wait for my AP to regenerate. And that took a lot of time. There's our 1. Okay, switching colors. Now we have 1-on-1 round 4 of 10, large armor level 60, so again we're up by 15, defeat large armor, complete within 1 turn, you get a Huey and equip the 3 Wishes Keyblade for a Moogle. Nova and win. Okay, we're back to 5 out of 10. Large body level 75. Defeat large body 50 joules. Complete within 1 turn. You get Louis and now inflict 3,000 or more damage within 1 hit, excluding Nova, for removal. So to do that, just do that. Remember, it's 3,000, not 30,000, so I don't need anything special. Just on normal damage output, Thomas should be more than enough. See? That was 32,000. Okay, we're up to round 6 of 10. Gummy Hammer level 90. Defeat Gummy Hammer, complete within 1 turn for a Dewey, and use 2 or more special attacks. So I'm going to use this just because I want to get my gauge back, because like I said, I used it earlier. 2 or more, so my Sebastian has SP1, so it only costs 1 to use. And this will serve 2 purposes. It adds my second attack, and it gives my gauge back a lot. Okay, so we're up to round 7 of 10. Defeat the Wizard, level 105. Now they're getting weird because they're up by 15. Complete within 1 turn, you get a Huey and equip the Lady Luck Keyblade. So the first 10 quests, as last time, are really easy. Alright, moving along, we got 8 of 10. High Wizard now, level 120. Again, up by 15 from the last one. Defeat the High Wizard. Play within 1 turn, you get a Louis, and hit, again, 3,000 or more damage within 1 hit, excluding Nova. Well, that was easy. I got 3,000 right there. So I was actually planning on using the ability of Larxene B, but just wiping her got 6,000, so cool. 9 of 10. Defeat Fire Plant, level 135. Complete within 1 turn. Get 300 or more Lux. The Lux you get for 1 turning, so don't worry about that. And you get Dewey and Moogle. Alright, here it is. The first gem is a magic gem. It's round 10 of 10. First star. The possessors are level 150. Complete within 2 turns, so you get 2 turns. And you have to use 3 or more special attacks. So we're going to use these 3 right here. Luckily, they make these enemies semi-strong with their health, so I don't have to hold back too much. And there's 3. And here's a screenshot of the actual objectives. For some reason, they only give us 10 jewels for ones that have the gem. And yeah, but we got a magic gem, and here's your crappy Moogle, and your 10 jewels. Yay, 10 jewels. Now, switching up, we're on double star, 1 of 1, round 1 of 10. We're on the next set, which I think is the speed gem. Defeat the Armored Knight, level 160, complete within 1 turn, and now we upgraded to golden single Louis, and collect 350 or more Lux for a golden Moogle. I chose the Moogle of Glory just because I wanted to have its full gauge, nothing more than that. Instantly get that Lux. Alright, now let's get the round 2 of 10 second star out of the way. It's Shadow level 120, we gotta defeat, complete within 1 turn for a golden Dewey, and trigger the skill Attack Boost 1 for golden Moogle. I made a specific build of old skills they want us to use for these objectives. This has Attack Boost 1, as does this, and the rest have Attack Boost 2 for another one later. I think this has attack, yeah, so 3 Attack Boost 1, 2 Attack Boost 2. You may think it's weird going into a red fight with Speed Blade, but like I said, I'm not here for the actual fight. I'm just gonna Nova. There's our Attack Boost 1 proc. Let's check that, now we just gotta win. Alright, that was easy. Now we have 3 of 10, level 180 Defender. Defeat it, complete within 1 turn, inflict 3,500 damage within 1 hit. Well, that did it right there, but I'm gonna go all out. Yeah. Okay. Moving along. Now it's only going up by 10s. So, from 180 to 190, because going up by 15 would have been a little crazy. See? From here to here, went up by 10, 10, 10. And we're up to here. 4 out of 10. Defeat the Ice Plant, level 190. Complete within 1 turn. Use 3 or more special attacks. Alright, I'm going to use this build because this is 0, and this is 1. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. And here's your 3. And there's your dead. Alright, we're about halfway through now. This is the 15th quest already. Time flies when you're having fun. Star 2, round 5 of 10, White Rose. You get a defeat, level 200 White Rose, complete within 1 turn. For Golden Dewey, and trigger the skill Attack Boost 2 for Moogle. Oh yeah, I forgot to say you got Louie and Huey from the other one. So I direct you now to the build from earlier with the Sleeping Lion, which has 2 Attack Boost 2 medals right there. It's always weird when they give you an got it right there. They give you an objective that just says defeat the enemy. If there's only one enemy, you're gonna do it anyway, so I don't know. Seems just like a mood objective just to give you the jewels. Personally, I like my objectives to be a little challenging. Just defeating the enemy is kind of boring, but at least it guarantees everyone gets it. Alright, 6 of 10, Dark Plant, we gotta defeat it. It's level 210. Complete within 1 turn, collect 400 or more Lux. You get Golden Huey and Golden Moogle. Yay, Moogles. I wish Moogles would stop being prizes forever, because I hate them so much. They're easy to get, and, you know, I have, like, so much money. What are you? Anyway, let's go. Alright, so all we gotta do is really win, because, you know, when it's Lux, it's just win. And, boop! Got that Lux. Alright, we're switching colors again. On 7 of 10, Stinging Bee, we gotta defeat it, level 220, complete within 1 turn, inflict 5,000 or more damage with 1 hit, excluding Nova now, and you get a Golden Louie and a Golden Moogle. Right, we'll go with that. 5,000 or more, huh? This should get it. Wow, we got 6,000 with each hit. Not bad. Just made it. Alright, 8 of 10. Defeat the level 230 Invisible, complete within 1 turn, Golden Dewey, and trigger the skill Poison. Yeah, so they have some annoying objectives for stuff I haven't used in forever. Okay, so I prepared this special build. I got Sebastian for strength, poison, poison. This doesn't have poison. This also has poison, so it's 3 poisons. And I'll take a strong shared metal to finish off the enemy in case my Nova doesn't do the job. Got the poison. Now he could go die. Okay, so we finally beat that quest. It took me a few tries. I had to edit out a couple of tries because I could not get the damn skill Poison to proc, so I kept adding more and changing the build, but you won't see that because it's already cut out in editing. Sorry, folks. So make sure you have a good build and do the restart trick. Okay, so Black Gummy Copter, level 240 for the round 9 of 10. We're almost at the the gem. Complete within 1 turn, Golden Huey, and 4 or more special attacks, and you get a Moogle. So I'm going to use green, because I have the most 0 medal, so 0, 0, 1, and then 2. So my only complaint about this event is some of the objectives are just annoying as hell. Having to do the multiple attacks, like special attacks, I don't like those. Having to proc certain skills, I really don't like those. And there's 4. And now you did. Alright, here it is, folks. It's round 10 of 10 for the second star. We have the Black Copter Fleet level 250. You gotta defeat it to get the Speed Gem. Complete within 2 turns. You got 2 turns to beat it. You don't have to beat it in 1 turn for the 10 jewels. Whoop-de-doo, 10 jewels. And 450 or more Lux. Again, 1 turn it if you want that Moogle that badly. If you don't care, then, don't even bother. Taking my treasure trove, it's really powerful. Alright, so let's rough this guy up. He has plus 7 health, so I will be using some of my offensive medals. He has up 3 PSM attack and friggin' defense. So yeah, the ones with the gem are usually pretty strong. Let's down defense him a bit with that. Take him down a few notches with this. And Nova finishes him off. And here's a screenshot of you getting the Speed Gem, the 10 jewels, and the Moogle. I got almost 2,000 Lux for beating him, so it's really not that hard to get the Lux reward. Alright, so let's move on to the final set. 3 stars, round 1 of 10. And now we're only going up by 5. So it went up from 15, 10, 5. Defeat the High Wizard, and we're up to 50 jewels. Complete within 2 turns, and these are actually decent prizes. You get the plain versions of the XP medals. This is the Dewey, and you get the highest version of the Moogle medal, which is a 6-star. Equip the Lady Luck Keyblade. So he doesn't have too much health. So we'll hit him a few times just to be safe. Let my Nova do the talking. Now if you don't have Nova, or if you don't have a good Nova like I do, you could still beat these guys. They're not really that hard to beat. Just strategize. Alright, now we got round 2 of 10. Pumpkin Soldier. We gotta defeat it, level 260. Complete within 2 turns, and you get a plain Huey. And now we gotta inflict 7,500 or more damage within 1 hit, excluding Nova, for the highest version. So I'm gonna go with the Sleeping Lion, because I have a pretty strong build. He has a lot of friggin' health, so I'm not going to be afraid to go all out. And now this should definitely get us our 7,500 or more. Yeah. And we're almost back to full gauge. Eight more rounds, folks, and we're done with this. Alright, round 3 of 10. The dreaded Wayward Wardrobe, level 265. We gotta defeat it. Complete within 2 turns for a plain Louis, and 500 or more Lux for removal. These guys get annoying, because they usually have up PSM. Luckily, PSM defense does not connect with Nova. Only regular defense connects with Nova. So we do this, and I do this, and it dies. So all that defense meant nothing. Alright, switching colors. 1-on-1 round 4 of 10, the final 3 stars. Defeat the Gargoyle, level 270. Complete within 2 turns, and you get a plain Dewey, and equip the Treasure Trove Keyblade for a Moogle. So they're getting a little stronger, but everything's within 2 turns mostly now, so it's not too bad. This guy got +1 extra health, so he's in the yellow. So we'll bring him down a little bit and kill him. Six more to go. Alright, Cannon Gun, we gotta defeat for the 5 of 10, 275, complete within 2 turns. Plain Huey, and oh, I hated this one so much. Trigger the skill Defense Boost 1, but because we can complete it within 2 turns, I have to force myself to hold back and not murder it in 1 turn. So I'll show you the build. Okay, so this is my Defense Boost 1 build. I have Lumiere, who is actually also good against him because he lowers his power defense. And I have Illustrated Sora and Pals, because when I have a tier 4 medal that I have nothing to use, I put a shitty skill on it and throw it in the garbage. And throw it aside. I'm funny like that. Don't hate me. So the goal is to do as much damage as we can in the first turn without murdering him. So yeah, any further attacks after this would kill him, so we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. And we got our Defense Boost 1, and now I murder him. So yeah, that was annoying, but we got it. We triggered the skill. Now we're up to, this looks scary, round 6 of 10. Defeat the Yellow Copter Fleet, level 280, complete within 2 turns, and, oh geez, use 5 or more special attacks. So we're gonna go with the Lady Luck because they have all the low ones. For some reason, whenever these guys are on the screen, I lag a bit. One. Two. Three. Four. And 5. I hate copter fleets. Just having them on the screen, even right here, lags the game. There's too many enemies in one group, that's why. The Android cannot handle it very well, but the iPad I have can, but I can't film on it, so until I figured a better way to do this, you gotta deal with it, folks. Alright, let's defeat the Wyvern in round 7, 285, complete within 2 turns, plain Dewey, and equip the 3 Wishes Keyblade for a Moogle. Doesn't have a lot of health. Boop. Okay, looking scary. Round 8 of 10. Defeat the Giga Shadow. 290. Complete within 2 turns. Trigger the skill Defense Boost 2. So, we're going to use the 3 wishes, but we're going to use this 3 wishes because I have Defense Boost 2, Defense Boost 2, and Defense Boost 2. So because we can fight it in 2 turns, see it says 2 turns, just like with the cannon gun, we have to force ourselves to be weak, which annoys me. I mean, he has a lot of health anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal, but it annoys me. Still gonna knock him down a bit. Alright, now we murder him. Bye! Personally, I hate not seeing 1 turn win. Alright, another laggy enemy. Round 9 of 10, Red Copter Fleet, we gotta defeat it, 295. Complete within 2 turns, inflict 10,000 or more damage within 1 hit. Not screwing around with this one, going straight for my Divine Rose build. Sephiroth will more than likely get the damage needed. I mean, that got it right there, but Sephiroth will show it how it's done. That's how it's done. We did it in 1 turn. And we did it in 1 turn. Alright, now the most annoying of these fights. Of course it's Cerberus. It's always Cerberus. 1-on-1 round 10 of 10. Defeat Cerberus and you get your final gem, the Power Gem, because Cerberus is power. Complete within 3 turns, so we have 3 turns to beat it for your measly 10 jewels. Use 10 or more friggin' special attacks. 10. 10! Yes, 10. It's a lot. I have to at least do it in 2 turns to do this. So I chose this build because that only costs 1, that costs 2, that costs 2, and has Defense Boost 3, which is going to keep us alive. This will do damage, and this is just another thing to add Defense Boost 3 with. So that's 1, 2, 3 attacks, 4 attacks, maybe 5, and the shared metal. Which I'll pick this one because it's only 1 gauge. Alright, let's beat this giant puppy. I have 2 Defense Boost 3s, so I should be good and not die. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skin of our teeth survival. 1 to 7, 8, 9. Now you know why my Divine Rose was so low in the beginning. 10. Victory. And here I'll show you the Power Gem and the rewards you get. As you see, this is the Power Gem, the 10 jewels, and the Huey, Dewey, Louie. Alright, so we're done with the event. Let's go back. That's it, folks. We are done. We got our gems. It's great. More gems is always nice. Best of luck doing this. I know some of the objectives are stupid and annoying, but I'm sure you have some of these skills, and you know, you get them from Coliseum all the time, a lot of them. Any new players might not have Attack Boost 1 anymore, but it's just like, you know, Huey, Dewey, Louise, stuff like that, and Moogles, so you're not missing out on much. If you're a completionist like me, it might irk you, but, you know, do what you can. See if anyone in your party has a shared medal that might have it, or they could share one. Alright guys, so until the next event or story update, peace.